Hi everyone, this is your reading for Saturday the 30th of December. I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of today and what energy you'll be working with. Okay, so Queen of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Wands... looking a little crazy there. She's kind of looking through this tiny little wand there. The Queen of Wands with this cat underneath, she's someone who's creative, who's fiery, who's powerful. She's sitting in a way which, when I read something in the news about this, that there's a thing on public transport when men, it's usually men who do this, when they sit down in public transport and they spread their legs open so widely that they bump into you, and it's like, I don't know, I find it really irritating when they do that, but it's some sort of sign of masculinity, or I don't know, asserting yourself or something like that. It's super annoying as far as I'm concerned. But in this case, she's doing it because she is the queen, she's powerful, she's in charge. And the Queen of Wands is usually a happy woman who doesn't feel the need to kind of, puff herself up like this to protect herself. But in this case, it's kind of got this element of aggression and anger and I am creative. She's got this tiny little wand, whereas usually it's a woman who's very kind of neutral and has got this giant wand. So in my experience, the people who have the least talent and who know the least are usually the loudest and make the most noise. And the people who have the most talent or who are the most creative and productive, they're usually the most quiet and they don't need to prove anything and they just zip it because they don't need to, they don't need to make a lot of noise because the work speaks for itself. So this is a woman that, despite the fact that she's the Queen of Wands, a little bit iffy. She may not deserve to be the queen because obviously she feels insecure about it. And she is worried that she's going to lose her throne. So she's got this kind of cat looking after her. She's built up a great big bonfire so that everyone knows how wonderful she is. And really, in this deck and on this day, this card to me really just signals insecurity and a need to prove yourself. That's in reverse, luckily. So there's a lack of that. So there's genuine creativity. There's genuine focus on your life purpose. There's genuine interest in what you're doing. And there's no concern about other people or what other people are doing, or the fact that you have to compete with other people or prove that you're, the greatest or the strongest or the most powerful because you feel deep down really insecure. So there's none of that. And there's a genuine connection with your own inner purpose and inner fire. The next card is the Seven of Cups. And we've got Narcissus here looking into the pool and becoming so enamored with himself that he ends up starving and dying because he's just in dreamland, in fantasy land, instead of having an actual drink and focusing on the good things that he's got in his life. He's just dreaming and focusing on what could be, and he's dreaming about his own magnificence and amazingness, so that he loses all touch with reality and he withers away and things go wrong. So he's got this red cloak here, excessive passion, same as her. So this aggressiveness, this insecure, aggressive kind of energy that we all have run into in our lives, especially when we've worked with other people. You can smell it from a mile away. Someone who feels like, I'm not good enough, so I'm going to huff and puff myself up and make myself seem much bigger and more powerful than I am, because deep down I know deep down I feel I'm not good enough. Some of them are good enough, they just don't believe it. They have this faulty thought that there's something wrong with them, so that they need to make a big show of themselves to compensate. So good old Narcissus is in reverse as well. So you're not overly in love with yourself. You're not overly focused on your own fantasies and desires and dreams, which are unrealistic and which are unhelpful. You know, if you were born in, I don't know, let's say Liverpool, into a middle-class family, but you want to be the president of America, that's going to be very unlikely because you're not an American citizen. So it's a fantasy that's not going to lead you anywhere, and you can look into the pool all you want. It's never going to happen. So both of these cards, thank goodness, are in reverse. So there's no impractical kind of fantasy land or fantasy life that's being lived that can be really debilitating and harmful to your actual life, because you neglect your actual life and your head is always in the clouds. You never get the real thing done. Nor do you feel the need to prove your strength and toughness to other people, which actually detracts from your genuine creativity and your genuine fire. So all of that said means that you're happy within yourself, you're facing reality, you're in the real world, you're able to connect with other people, you're not overly aggressive, you're balanced, you've got a little bit of passion there, which is good, combined with intuition, and you're not kind of bulldozing anyone, you're not asserting your dominance over anyone else like she would be. You see yourself as an equal partner with other people, and you see yourself as part of a community. So the green representing nature and being just at peace with yourself. And because all of those things are in place, today is a wonderful day to connect with another human being and to really form a bond. It's a great day to step out of yourself and to forget about your own problems and your own insecurities and your own needs, and to connect with another human being, either on a friendship level or on a romantic level, or to deepen an existing relationship or to start a new romantic relationship, because both of you are perfectly balanced. She is passionate and listening to her intuition. He's in touch with his own nature, which is the same thing. So both of them are in touch with their spiritual natures. That translates into the real world. And because they're connected with their higher selves, they can connect with each other on a really soulmate level and gaze into each other's eyes and really experience love and passion in a real way. Whereas both of them are alone and just isolated because of their own faulty thinking. So today is a day of freedom from your own issues, your own hang-ups, which we all have. You have a temporary reprieve from all of your issues, and you have space to connect with another person in a meaningful way that feels loving and genuine and kind. And you get a break from yourself. So give yourself a break. If you're in the middle of something majorly traumatic or difficult, take a breath, step out of it, and just give yourself a break today. I think that's the message. Connect with another person, talk to someone about your genuine feelings, rather than, overcompensate and say, I'm the biggest and best and da-da-da. Just say, do you know what? I feel really insecure about my job at the moment. I think I'm going to get fired and I'm really scared. That's honest and genuine. Saying, I'm the best and, I'm going to be the leader here. People see right through that, and it's not a happy place to be in. So share your ideas with someone. Share your truth with another person. That's going to serve you much more than if you put on some facade or you go into denial by, living out your fantasies or drinking or taking drugs to shut off the real world and totally isolating yourself. So it's a really good day for new relationships to begin, because you're your real self, and because you're your real self, you can connect with someone who's also very genuine and authentic. Court card is 1, 1 and 7 is 8, 8 and 2 is 10, 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is about taking charge, being a leader, a fresh start, a new beginning, being the magician, creating something wonderful in your life. And you can do that because your head is in the right place and you're in touch with your true nature. And that's what's going to lead to you creating more of the same. You always manifest where you're at. If you're in poverty consciousness, you create more poverty. If you're connected with your intuition and your passion and you feel good about yourself, you create more good things in your life. That's the horrible irony of this world, that whatever we feel within and whatever is going on internally becomes reflected in the outer world and is in our actual lives. And that's why we have to do this inner work, and that's why self-help exists, because we all want to have better lives and it all starts with us. So I hope you have a great day. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.